The movie's so funny. If you haven't seen Robin Hood Men Such, you gotta rent it. It's hilarious. And every time I think about intimacy, I think about dating, I think about that movie. It's pretty funny, right? And I'm like, guys will do anything to impress a woman. Like, we'll go crazy. We'll do stupid things. Like, you don't know how to swim, but you jump in the ocean. You go, oh, baby, let me show you how I can dive. And you're like, I can't swim. And then you get back on the boat, you're like, no, I was just joking. I was just trying to play. You know, or you try and get up on the zip line, and you get up there and you're like, ah! I'm not putting anybody out. But we try to do some stupid things. I remember I was working out one time. We were doing this workout called pyramid building. And so I was hanging out with my friends who were bodybuilders, and we were doing this pyramid building. And at this point, I put on some mass. I went from a 38 chest to a 42 chest. My waist went from a 30 up to a 34. And I started developing some biceps. And we got to this one part, and we were hanging out at Bally's at a White Marsh, and my buddy's there, and he's like, you can do it, man, you can do it. And part of pyramid building is you start out with real low reps, you do 12 reps with real low weight. It's like nothing. It's like you can curl this with your bench. It's really, you're just putting your 245s on there, and the bench, the bar is 44. You're throwing it about 12 times. Then the second one, you add a few more weight on there, and you do 10. Then you add a little more, you do 8. You add a little more, you do 6. Then you get down to just 2. And 2 is like, it's something you can't lift, but you throw all the weight on there. And now you got 2 spotters, because you need it. It's going to cut your head off. And you start to lift. And so I'm like, you know, I'm going to be Mr. Cool Guy. And I said, put it on. So I throw more weight on than I can possibly lift. I put on 295 pounds. And at this time, I only weighed 150. And so I said, I can do this. And so I got this bench down, and I'm like, and I get up once. And I'm like, and they're like, dude, you can do it one more time. I'm like, okay. I can't do it. They're like, you can do it, you can do it. I was like, okay, I can do it. So they bring it down. I black out. Then later on, I'm being picked up, and this girl's walking over and says, do you need a drink? And I said, who are you? And she's got this cooler bag over. You know, you ever see those girls that walk around with cooler bags and they're handing out the Red Wings and Red Bulls, whatever it's called. And so she got up and a sugar-free Red Bull. And I can't see out this left eye. And I'm like, something wrong with my eye. The guys, my friend Aaron's like, dude, you need to go to the hospital. I ruptured a vein in my eye, and my eye was full of blood. See, I tried to do something because I tried to impress somebody. I should have impressed. And I did. It wasn't impressive when I had to get carried out. We do stupid things, right, guys? Every guy in here's got a guyism. That stupid thing they do. And nobody thinks it's funny or it's cool, but we think it is because we're trying to get the attention, right? Right? Anybody watch the Animal Channel? Yeah. And you see what the male birds do? Oh, I watched this Animal Channel one time about the fish, the guppies. And a male guppy is the beautiful one, the girl guppies are the ugly ones. They got all the beauty and stuff. And so what they do is they get out and they dance, and they shake their tail, and everything in the sea eats a guppy. And if this guy gets out there and wants to entertain one ugly girl, and he's like, I'm going to dance my tail, and I'm going to show off, and as he shows up, he gets eaten. And so another guppy gets up and can do it better than him, he gets eaten. And then the trail keeps going on. Until finally one of the guppies avoids being eaten, and the girl says, oh, you my man. And he says, that's right, girl. And he swims off. And then she has like 1,000 babies. And that's not crazy enough to eat their own babies, so you got to separate them. And the guppies, if anybody's ever had a guppy, anybody ever had a guppy before? Oh,
Tommy.
You know what I'm talking about? They take over your whole career, don't they? Like in a month, you bought 4 guppies, now you got 100. And you're like, all right, I'm going to buy a shark. Because I can't afford to feed this family. I need it minimized. You buy a shark, right? Or a catfish, because it eats everything too. Jesus gets to a point, and he's at